Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Purrcast. It is the 1st of June. Fun show for you tonight, hopefully. It's going to be me and Colleen chatting a lots of different bits and pieces, in all honesty. Sale is obviously imminent, coming up. Hope to share a few more details from that. We've got free mint for the sale to give away during the spaces as well. So make sure that you tune into that. It is also, I believe, I'm not even going to ask him because his history is worse than mine. It is 1 year since the company, Penelope's Country Club, actually formed. So, yeah, technically a little bit of a birthday celebration as well. But yes, all coming soon for you tonight. So, yeah, stay tuned.
And you can have it sent back to you. The issue slightly is rarity, but I don't think it matters too much, rarity for kiddie vault stuff. No one's looking at the grandma nightstand values in there. But I can get a proper snapshot up and see if people are interested.
Yeah, I think they're really cool. Yeah, I think I did see that briefly earlier. I think that'd be a really nice thing. It's another benefit that we have as a project for having some of our own project in the vault, I guess. I know it was a little bit of a contentious issue with the community when we initially did that, but I think, yeah, we can keep bringing value in that way. The kind of the swap shop in general has just been really, really fun. Shill's obviously definitely keeping an eye on the floors. So the grandma floor is 0.024 and the grandma nightstand floor is 0.04. So there's your quick fire stats. But no, I think it's a really nice idea to just bring more of that utility that people have been doing anyway. Has my grandma been minted yet? Who's minted my grandma? When will my grandma come home? Like, yeah, it's been really, really fun to see. So I think sweetness increase. I think the other thing kind of based on that is it's been nice to finally deliver on a lot of the projects that we've been working on in the background. You mentioned subdomains, of course, but I think models, obviously we spoke to Plastic Alchemy a couple of weeks ago on the spaces when we launched models. I think seeing that appetite has been really, really fun. Seeing people sweep NFT model cats, which is obviously a little purple cat, which I very much enjoy. Sweeping those and ordering models, making sure that they've got the one that they want, getting some extra ones for, wives, kids, husbands, whatever, has also been really, really fun. Like some of the reasons behind people getting their models through the ticketing system has been really cool. So yeah, I don't know if you've had any update, Carlini, on where Plastic Alchemy are with getting those orders through, but I think we're well on our way to like 70, 75 now, I think.
Not individually, no. No sort of update. I'm sure, we could get them, but then people would be like, oh, what about mine? What about mine? And I think,
yeah.
You said kids. We did actually have a sort of kid-focused model at one point. It was a parent cat sort of hugging a kitten who was then playing with a rocket, and that was supposed to be like a wink to kittens. But then it was pointed out that quite a lot of the PCCs are like sad or angry looking, and like a bit weird holding a kid that's just playing. And it would look quite violent or something along those lines. So we completely backtracked from that one.
Yeah.
Just something I'm wearing. I just put it on just now. One of the hoodies.
Oh boy.
One of the NFT verified hoodies.
Oh boy.
If I just put it near my phone. No, I've got to press a button and that'll close spaces.
But do that.
I could drag that to me right now. And in a way, this is sort of proof of entry, this hoodie already. It's really cool. We would be sorting it right now, but we have the sale, so hoodies will be redeemable, model-esque style after the sale. If you want
Very, very exciting. That's very cool. The hoodies having their audio appearance yet again. That's awesome. Yeah, I think that was kind of the thing. It was like we're now at a stage where lots and lots of bits and pieces that we've been talking about, that we've airdropped the NFTs to claim for, are now actually coming to fruition. The music is now complete for the vinyl. That got completed yesterday, I believe. So the amazing work that Joe Stansfield's been doing on that, just really fun to kind of have that all put together. I will actually miss the meetings that me, him, and Katie have had kind of on a weekly basis of catch ups and where we are with stuff. And do you like this track? Should we change the lyrics on this? Maybe this should be a piano and not this, like all that kind of fun stuff. So that's coming really soon as well. Again, that'll be post sale, but be really fun. I think the artwork that we've got, that Charlie and Katie have worked on for the vinyl, is awesome. But I think we're going to have a little bit of a different flavor to it as well. Of kind of like choose your variant that you would like. So when you do like limited edition vinyl collections, you can either choose like this cover or this cover. So I think we're going to do a little bit of something of that as well. So yeah, lots of fun things coming.
I've just seen the latest ENS subdomain that's been registered is goblin.pcc.eth.
I believe that was Ebo. He was on some sort of boring. This was in the lobby bar earlier. He was in some sort of boring course, and I think I heard him say like, "Ah, from the boredom, goblin.pcc.eth was born."
Dear God.
I mean, that's been wild. Like, that has been wild. Like that whole run. I think they hit 9 ETH today. Is this still true?
I saw them at 6.
I saw them at 6. I saw in a different Discord that they were 9, but I did not verify this because I was on the road. 6.85. Thank you, Shill.
6.99.
Oh my god, look at that.
Shill doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh dear. Which is crazy, but I think that's kind of proof of knowing your audience and kind of having a gap in the market to fill, I guess.
The last 9 sales were 7 in the 7s, and before that, about 5 or so were in the 8s.
Jeez.
So,
okay, so it may have hit 9 and come down a bit.
yeah, it's just boredom, isn't it? The and speculation, because we don't know who is behind it. And there was the Yuga pitch deck that did say 1% of their revenue is going to come from goblins. So people said, is it Yuga? And they're doing all this weird sort of viral stuff. And the website's well put together, and there's just little hints that something's there. And I guess you just don't know. And people love mystery, don't they? That's the thing. Mystery sells, potential sells. Because if someone had come out and said, "I'm me," they did a reveal yesterday of one of the team members, and it was, "My name's Goblin." So like the whole video was in Goblin, and it was like Tucker or something like that. It's like, well, who's that?
Would you like cheeseburger?
Reveal, but people just love it.
Yeah, it feels very much kind of perfectly timed, and obviously, I'm 100% sure that it was made in reaction to everything going very goblin-y. So yeah, it just made so much sense, and people just latched onto it. Bloody free mint as well, which is wild.
Yeah, we're in a free mint meta. And they've done 20k total volume, and at 7.5%, that is a pretty beefy amount. So they've taken in more than we ever have, for example.
Yeah, but I guess with something like that, you've got to be sure, or as sure as you can be, I suppose.
Have you seen the I'ma do it?
Oh my god, yes, yeah, I saw that the other day. Buy this NFT or I'll do it.
Yeah. It's just I don't know. A few days ago, I realised crypto's been in a bear market since like ETH topped in November.
Yeah,
and we've just been Squidward looking out the blinds for basically 6 months, and now we're experiencing like a bit of a bear, but still everyone's having fun. Like I know people are down bad in NFTs, and this obviously doesn't include stuff like UST that's just gone straight to zero, but it still doesn't feel like 1819 at all in any way,
that's good.
or even close. So maybe NFTs have changed the game a bit.
I think like you said, like it's fun. I know our Discord has discussed it and chatted about it, and you look at successes and hope everyone's okay. And I know there's been like quite a few chats that I've had with people where it's like, you know what, it's fine. Like let's just kind of like keep this as a positive space. And I like the feeling that we try and keep the Discord as kind of just good vibes and not really specific on any sort of particular projects or any particular subjects. Sorry. But yeah, I think because it is fun. Even when everyone was making money hand over fist of like, oh, like, well, I bought this, I minted this, so now I'm a millionaire. But it's still fun because there's always other stuff to it. There's games, there's the artwork, it's not just okay, I buy number on spreadsheet go up, I happy. With NFTs, there's more to it. You can add more to it. You can have fun. Like some of the projects that we've been collaborating with and seen, and some that are minting soon, and some that already have, and some that are growing. And it's like this is there's still more to it. There's more meat on the bones. It's not just I own some Apple stock. Like that's not fun. I just bought some because I was bored. It's like, okay, cool. And now I own Apple stock. It's like, whatever. So it doesn't mean nothing. But the fact that NFTs have more to them and there's more to play around with, you can join a community, you can discover some mystery about their artwork, you can get something that will then yield you loads of token, which then kind of is everything that the rest of the project is built on. That will mean that you can mint more NFTs for your collection. It means you can like pay for currency in the games and all this other sort of stuff. It's like that's why it's cool. I may have put our own project as that little speech there.
Well, you did mention token.
I did mention token. Yeah, I mean, I think that's the kind of the benefit of the sale that we're building. Another benefit to the sale, well, another potential benefit to the sale, a little gamified element, which will actually be revealed during quiz night tomorrow. So let's get a plug in for quiz night. But yeah, I think that's cool.
It's now when we tell everyone that they can win free mints at quiz night.
I believe that is in the event poster that I stuck on Discord, but this is probably a better format to tell people about it.
Yes. What you chat?
Quiz night, free mint prize. But how many did we say?
3.
3 free mints to be given away
For 1, 2, and 3, and I won't compete. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I mean, you will anyway.
No, I'll sit out. Otherwise,
Huge.
I'd multi-account it and win all three.
So yes, there are 3 free mints to give away. Oh, and Dodo probably can't attend quiz night. It's fine. There's going to be more opportunities. We've got more. Topic alpha for quiz night is the history of Penelope's Country Club, and also the future, and also the present.
People, if you're in other communities, see if they want to, if the communities you're in would be interested in writing a 25-question quiz about their own community.
That would be amazing.
And then they could come in and run that one night, and we'll give away 3 mints to those winners. So if you like a community and you know lots about it, you might be able to get a free mint because you'd win.
Especially if you wrote the quiz.
Yeah, that's probably the line. That's Nate Chastain levels of. I can't believe the FBI arrested him.
Federal agents turning up on his door.
Just saying, like mall cops, they'll still get him, right?
Yeah, don't need to go so hard.
He's not a killer. He bought some art, listed it on the front of OpenSea, and then sold it.
Oh,
And
bonkers.
the FBI at his door.
That was so long ago as well. Well, it was probably like a few months, but it feels like a long time. Dear me. But yes, that is a very, very good shout. If you are listening to this and you have come across us because of the allow list raffles that we've been giving out to all our friends and family across the metaverse. I know my audio is bad. I said mobile command, all right? Then yeah, please reach out, give us a shout in Discord, give us a tag. If you want to write a quiz, then I can more than happy to make that a case. And yeah, we can give out 3 minutes for that as well. So that's very good. Awesome. What else do we have? Is my audio better? Thank you. I've switched headphones. This is why you always bring 2 headphones.
I'm just on my phone.
Well, I'm using my phone mic. I was using AirPods, and AirPod mic's not good. No bueno. So we're doing better. Yes, so quiz night tomorrow. Hopefully more stuff. I actually got a crazy giveaway via a community member on Saturday, which is pretty wild. But more on that later. Yeah, I don't know kind of how much more we wanted to share in terms of like where we are with the sale. I don't know if we wanted to kind of mention a little bit more about it. I know we don't want to share anything, but yeah, obviously Katie was in front of those gates in her weekly update video, which is really cool. And we've got a free mint to give away on Spaces this evening as well. But yeah, I guess just where we are in terms of.
So the reason we haven't already had the sale,
Yes, this is what I was getting at.
is because the end of our tax year was coming up. And had we done a sale at the end of our tax year, it would have all counted instantly as profit. Well, not all of it, but it would basically instantly be up for tax, and we wouldn't be able to pay salary or collabs or advertising. Anything. We'd be paying post-tax instead of pre-tax because you get taxed on profits, and that would technically be in the profits for that year, even though it's the sale is sort of to continue and pay all those things. So what we were doing was waiting for our second year, which I think technically, did it start today or something? It was very soon. But as we were asking our accountant, he said everyone in the UK is stopping doing sales in the UK and they're moving out. And we're like, oh, we don't mind paying tax here or things like that. And he was like, no, it's not to avoid tax. It's because you literally don't know what they're going to do. They're the chancellor has come out and said they want to be like, a crypto haven, but their actions are not like that at all. They are very much pressuring NFTs as opposed to making it easier for people to sell NFTs. Even, when you've been around for a year and you've stuck around, you haven't rugged, and you're just trying to continue with your second sale a year in. So we're actually forming another company to make the sale outside the UK, which is a little disappointing, to be honest, because the majority, well, all of the founding team is from the UK. I think all of the first 5 members are from the UK. So we didn't want to leave. It was just kind of very heavily advised by our accountant and our lawyer. So we're setting up this other company, which should be about a week, maybe slightly longer. And at which point, when that's ready, we'll be launching the sale. When we should get a bit of an idea ahead of time, like, oh, it'll be X days, and then we can start a countdown, and we can really sort of make sure everyone remembers they've signed up to a pre-mint, and officially get the whole whitelist together and sort of say how the sale's going to go. So currently I'm working with the the proposed BAYC land drop method, because I think what they did was they created a very good method to sell NFTs for a certain level of hype and project, but they made it as an afterthought to try and hide the fact that they wanted to do a Dutch auction and couldn't. So they fudded Dutch auctions and knew all they were doing was a huge gas war, because they had the key part is they had all the KYC info. They knew how many wallets there were. And I guess there might have been a slight question over how many are actually going to buy, but anyone in the space knew it was going to be a ridiculously high percentage. And if they didn't, I don't know who's advising them that. But they'd come up with this idea of 5 waves. Like literally, we were told it goes up to 5, and it didn't even get to 2. So what I'm thinking is 3 waves. Obviously, we don't have KYC, so we can't sort of plan ahead. But we'll be limiting it via the whitelist, the allow list. So there'll be a first wave where people on the allow list up to this point will be able to buy, and you will be able to mint. It's not going to be a all sell out on wave 1. I don't imagine. The number you can mint will depend on how many are on that allow list, which we haven't closed the first wave yet because we don't know the days. So we'll close it when we know the date or when we hit our max. And then on wave 2, we'll have another allow list. So wave 1, I'm thinking it will be an hour. The ERC 721A, they are small. There is only a 10k collection. This isn't going to be a 3-hour gas war that you end up fuming about, sending off high gas and then just going to sleep after hours of waiting. It will be the first wave will mint, and then new wallets will be added, and the first wave's mint capacity will be refreshed. So let's say it is mint 2. It's likely to be 1, 2, or 3, depending on how we manage that allow list, and that will depend on demand. And demand in reality is going to depend on when we have a date. That's when people really start to care. When there's a date, they can look at. So 1, 2, or 3, and then wave 2, you can buy 1, 2, or 3 again, along with the new people from the wave 2 allow list, and then wave 3, everyone refreshes again. and then after that it's open season. Open season. And by open season, I just mean no restrictions. Everyone that wants to mint can mint. Anyone who's only found out about us because we were showing up on Moby or Icy or whatever, they will then be able to mint at that point. And that's it's open. Anyone can. We'll have it limited to a certain amount per transaction, I imagine. I don't know how many that's set to at the moment, but again, that would depend on how many you're allowed to mint before. And I guess I'll say
Well done.
there will be a reveal.
Yes.
I might have already said that.
I think we've already said that.
There will be a reveal, and that date will depend on the set. We will launch the sale ready to instantly reveal. Doesn't mean we will, but we will be capable of. So I guess it'll be like a feeling. So if we sell out really quickly and people want the reveal, I think we'll see. The reveal is variable because we don't know how long the sale will take or anything along those lines. But it will be reasonable.
Yeah, it's a hard one to commit to in terms of how everything goes and when. Yeah.
All I can do is get it wrong.
Yeah. It's best not to commit to a time frame on that. No, I completely agree. Yeah, and it's really exciting. I think I said on Spaces last week that this feels brand new. It feels like we're a new project. We've got people who are involved, we've got people who are excited about it, we've got people who are finding us. It feels kind of weird that it's like, well, actually, we've been going for like a year and here's all this other stuff that you can get. But yeah, I also feel that it's kind of brand new. It feels like we're kind of starting again almost.
Yeah, we've seen huge Discord uptake as well because we're now almost bigger than we were originally, and I did, what do they call it, pruning.
Yes.
Anyone remembers like early V friends? They accidentally pruned like 40% of their Discord or something.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they had to put out like apologies and sorry, please come back.
Please rejoin.
But so basically we removed anyone who hadn't logged into Discord in the last however many days. And they're all very welcome to come back, of course. It's just useful because it gets rid of bots. Bots are often join, spam out some stuff, maybe even spam your Discord, and then off they go. And one of the potentials that we have seen, it's quite rare, but people slowly bring bots in, so you don't really know that there's an attack going on. And then when they have enough, they just spam. They just sort of spam minting links from a ridiculous number of accounts, and you don't sort of see it coming because it's not suddenly loads of bots join. They've slowly joined over the weeks and the months, and they don't log in until it's go time. So we were able to get rid of those, and not one single person has joined and said, "Oh, I thought I was in here," or something along those lines. So it's just nice to get a number as well that's more active people using Discord, I guess.
Yeah, I think we lost about 2,000 people in the prune, and I think we're about 150 people off of getting all of those back. Which has been really cool to see, and obviously loads of different communities that we've teamed up with. So loads of My Pet Hooligan guys came in, and they were really active and really vocal, which was great. I think we've had some Midnight Breeze people in today. I'll be forgetting loads of projects, which I'm really sorry about. But yeah, it's been loads of people kind of like coming in and saying hello and be like, when is this open? And then obviously grabbing Discord is open now, by the way. If you haven't entered already, if you're listening to this, you can get in full thing is ready to go. So yeah,
Turned up, didn't they?
who, sorry?
MPH.
MPH went bananas, loads and loads and loads. So yeah, that was awesome. It was just kind of like over and over and over. It's just like, oh hey, it's like, oh, I'm from MPH. Oh, me too, me too, me too, me too. And it's like loads and loads of people. So yeah, that's it's been really fun to see of people who are obviously open to joining new communities and getting involved in new mints, but still repping the project that they feel like is home, and bringing those people into our community where, you know, we've got all these people, see a load of pcc.eths in the chat, see lots of Purr profile pictures as well, who kind of feel like we're home. It's nice to combine those together and kind of get those. So yeah, as the sale gets closer and closer and more of those collabs kind of go out, it's it's really fun to see.
If you want a free mint, which is, you know, effectively an NFT free that would cost 0.1 to mint, maybe if you already have a pair, take a look at your ambassador rank and see if you're in the top percentage. No further comment.
Spicy. Speaking of free mint giveaways, I did say we were going to give away one on Spaces right now. I've got the tweet loaded. Did we want to do that now? Did you want to pick somebody, or am I going to let Twitter Picker do its thing?
Well, I guess the thing is I can scroll randomly with my finger and just stop and land on someone, but that's not provably fair, right? I landed on myself. So
Oh, congrats.
cheers, man. No, yeah, put the tweet out, and what's the plan with that?
So we have well, the tweet that I put out yesterday was free mint giveaway for Penelope's exclusives on the Purrcast Spaces this week. To enter, you had to set a reminder for the spaces below, you had to like and retweet, and you had to share the like with somebody. Really loving that hashtag. If you won a lucky cat if you did win a lucky cat tea over the weekend, actually, just quickly, because I think we gave away 8, and I've got one more to give away, or 2 more to give away. Sorry. We will be getting those to you. Just bear with. I know who's won. I know how to get in touch. That's absolutely fine. So the free mint for tonight, I've just said, put out the things you have to do on the tweet. So now I just basically have to pick how many winners. I'm saying winner count is 1. Did you want to give away more than 1? Are we happy with just giving away 1 tonight?
Give away 1 to someone random and then 1 to a .pcc.eth.
Bosh. Okay, let's do that.
Roll random first, and then roll until you hit PCC.
Okay, begin draw. What if I hit .pcc.eth first?
Then they're going to win too.
Oh, in that case,
APCC.eth.
Congratulations to mcoms.pcc.eth.
Oh no, re-roll that one. Yeah, that was it.
I knew you were going to say that. Get him out of here. I did re-roll, and we got MD Omar Farouk at MD Omar, and then a bunch of numbers.
Well, that's not .pcc.eth, so roll again.
And we're going to roll again. And it is chrono.pcc.eth.
So that's mcons and chrono.
Bosh.
It does. Just that draw itself, you know, sort of shows the power of pcc.eth, and it shows how you show up more to your own community, right? Because you've just rolled 3 times and twice .pcc.eth. And I'm surprised that the only projects using subdomains are new and small. You know, it's not a big hitter. It's not someone I consider like above us copying.
Yeah.
Which feels surprising. Like, I don't. Everyone should get it at this point, in my opinion. I don't know if I'm just in too deep.
I think yeah, I don't understand. I don't know. I think maybe, and I'm printing onto these other projects, and this probably isn't fair to some of them. Maybe it's not fair to all of them. But if you're already a big project, where's the reasoning behind it? Where's the monetization of doing that?
It's
Because
not monetization though. It's solidifying your project more. It's bringing your community together more. People will follow other .pcc.ethers more than likely than they just would without it, right? Because you can't search for your community without a subdomain well. I think there are ways with those social. I can't even remember what the project's called. The one that makes you download an attachment.
yeah,
Can't remember what it's called. But some people in our community will just type .pcc.eth, search, go to people, and follow some people. So we'll use the bot, and they'll follow people. And what you're doing is you're linking up your community more. You're making it stronger. You're making them more likely to open your Discord in the morning or at night, more likely to stick around, more likely to want to talk in a space, more likely to want to listen to a space. You're just growing that base, making people want to be here more, and trying. Everyone's goal is to try and get that early BAYC community effectively, and you can't just get it anymore. I mean, they didn't just get it either, but you have to build it hard, and some people are seeing that we have a very strong base. Like we have that. I say it all the time. That lack of floor, blah blah blah. We actually have chat in our Discord that is properly chat and not just. Oh, I'm so excited for when we can sell our pairs for generational wealth. Like people are actually getting to know each other, and that's when people stay. When they're there, that's when they stay. And that's what the subdomains help. Like obviously we do have quests coming, and we're pushing forward for that, and there are so many cool things you can do with this. It's unbelievable, but just that takes time to build up. And again, it would be a first for anyone to actually do. So just to make sure it's all right and getting it up to scratch takes ages, and it's tricky. So, but even just this bot, all these idiots have just come in and typed rank. They don't even know. They don't even know the commands.
what's this rank chat?
They're just smashing in rank. Well, it's because I said make sure you're in the top percent or whatever.
Okay.
Top rank, maybe.
All right. Well, something for Hoddle to do tomorrow.
There's that. I can't remember the site that was bags that originally would evaluate your wallet.
Bag check. That's bag check.
Dodo, I didn't call all of my followers a bunch of idiots. I called. Let me go to the subject bar.
I'm like 10 off. Jeez, I need to get onto that.
2, 3, 4, 5. I call 5 people idiots. I have 15,000 followers. That between 5 and 15,000 is pretty much 15,000. So in a way, I called no one an idiot. Cosmo, I'm coming for you.
Cosmo's had great energy in the Discord so far. Very much enjoyed.
Her as well.
I'm just sending them Kramer gifts all the time because I love Seinfeld. But yeah, no, I was obviously playing a little bit of devil's advocate. I know how bloody good subdomains are. I'll work here. Like, they're awesome. They're going to be great. But yeah, I guess maybe there's just a negligence and a laziness from bigger projects. They don't want to engender that because they don't feel that they have to. They're like, well, the community will solidify itself and reinforce itself. And I guess we've just kind of what we've done with subdomains is weaponize that, and we can use that, and we can bring more people together.
Do you know?
Yeah.
People still haven't found that law. The law I said no one had found.
Oh yeah. Oh, we used to have some good detectives, didn't we?
Yeah, back in the day.
Oh, early days. Some great detectives kicking
Now
about.
open rank.
And now they're typing rank in the ambassador bar. Dodo in shambles. Oh, the law.
It'll be found. It's going to be easier this week. It will be easier this week. Law, not flaw. I like that. The thing is,
That's very good.
the law is actually huge in my head. Like, it's a mashup of like 40 different TV shows and this community sort of driving it. And it's there to be found. It will be much easier this week. Something is ready to go live.
Nice.
That was originally meant to go live a while ago. So some of the early lore that you'll see when you find it was clearly meant for before now, but it took a while. Everything takes a while. NFTs move so quick, and everything non-NFT takes ages in comparison. So yeah, it'll be out there. You'll probably see some movement that will make you think, "Oh, I'll just have a look at that," and then bam, found it.
Bam. Who's going to be first? Who's going to find it first? Who do you
I
reckon?
reckon it'll be Shell.
Lives and breathes it.
I reckon.
Anyone understand what he says?
Because
Secrets. Secrets of it.
one thing I'm going to do this week will mean that she'll 100% find it, I'm sure. Do we just start meowing now?
We're here for the next 4 hours, but it's just meows.
I wanted everyone to meow, and I was like, "No, I'm leaving. I'm having none of it."
I know. Ahead of the game.
Fucking year later, everyone's making goblin noises and troll noises and orc noises and.
But he's in the chat. I see him. He was here. You were right the whole time, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Fucking cat noise people. Like, I remember Yoda describing the meowing as glorious, and I had to leave because I was like, "This is dumb."
That was it. We had it.
We'd have been blue chip if we just constantly meow every Spaces, every Wednesday, an hour of meowing.
You literally left a 90s floor on the table.
I know, I can't believe it.
Oh goodness me. But yes, it's really fun. It's really fun. I think this is really I think it's a benefit. Obviously, it's all the tax implications nonsense that you explained earlier, which I don't really understand. But hey, I'm not here for tax stuff. I'm not here for tax purposes. But I think it's a benefit. We can luxuriate in bringing the project to life leading up to the sale, and then the sale just informs everything down the line. Obviously, wait, people know what the sale gets, right? I get confused about what we've shared and what we haven't.
What do you mean? They don't know what.
They know what it is, but they know what it does.
They kind of know what it does, yeah.
Okay, fine. So I think that, and that's obviously
some of what it does.
That's the future of the project, and I think it's the future of the project from both sides. So from our side and from the community side as well, and from the new people coming in. It's going to move everything forward of everything that we're doing next. Dodo knows. So yeah,
be integrated into everything that we do quite easily, because if you just think, obviously another huge arm of what we're going to be doing is subdomains and sort of the social games around that, and even other things, but just community building and all of that. But token can easily be integrated into that. The team have token for like the main description in the documents is collabs, but you can collab with your own community. We can put some token in for I don't want it to be too much like this, but 10 points to Gryffindor. If someone does something great, you're like 10 points to Gryffindor and they get some token. Someone new comes in, someone helps them, just we can reward people with token for that sort of thing, and that's signed off as well. That's so many legal things. There's been a lot of worry today with the FBI picking up Nate about securities. So, like, if this goes through, this means insider trading of securities. It makes NFTs securities. Well, we're based in BVI, so we have documents, and the lawyers have said to us, yes, this is fine. This isn't a security. You do not fall foul of BVI security law, and we have that in writing. So we've got someone to defend us. Whatever happens, obviously, that'll be costly, and I very much prefer for that not to happen. But we have been thinking about that since last year, long before now. It's said it over and over again. We're not doing snap decisions here. We're building for the long-term future, and token will be integrated into everything big we do. So ENS, we integrate it. NFT Worlds with our country club with 5 games, we can integrate it there. Just our Discord, we can integrate it. Voting, we can, token can literally be in everything, and in collabs and advertising, and I don't know how else to say everything. Everything.
Everything. Well, I was going to say, I'd forgotten about that actually. It's like everyone who's voted in our snapshots has got a token. It's not our token, but they can all claim a token, right?
If you used your responsibility twice, you can go and claim optimism, right?
Yeah. $ OP.
I haven't claimed mine yet, and
Me neither.
I've presumably got quite a few wallets of degenning nonsense. Let's take a look through.
I think mine was only snapshotty stuff I've done through Purrs, but still, it's not bad for a Fiat Maxi like me.
I can't Max. That's how I just when I was talking to the Midnight Breeze people for an allow list pre-mint, I was like, oh well, Papa, he loves his Midnight Breeze, but he is a Fiat Maxi, so who knows?
Who cares what you think? Love the Breeze. I bought the Breeze at I think 0.03, and I've held it ever since, even when it was up at like 0.75 and all the Azuki bros got in on it. I was like, no, it's just my banner on Twitter now.
You're in it for the art.
I'm literally in it for the art and my V2. I'm excited for version 2 as well. It's gonna be really cool.
Yeah, V2.
Yeah, Dutch Side has said that version 2. So basically, I think similar in my head anyway. I don't speak for the Breeze community, but in my head, it is similar to what Gary V did with V Friends Season 2, where it's like a artistic upgrade of the original stuff. So I think there's some animation involved. So rather than all the original Midnight Breezes are static images, I think season 2, version 2, whatever you want to call it, is animated versions of that, I believe.
Nice.
Be very cool. But yeah, I mean, you must have done some stuff with Dutch Tide, because Dutch Tide was in an NFT box, which I also had.
Church of Crypto.
Very cool piece. Very, very cool piece. Go check that out if you hadn't already. We're coming up on an hour here. Mobile Command is fast running out of battery. This has been a very cool chat. I think I've enjoyed the last couple of weeks of these just a little bit more chilled. Congrats to, let me get my little Twitter picker back. MComs, MD Omar, and Chrono. There's some free mints coming your way, which is very exciting. So congrats to those three. I don't know if you want to do an after party today. I will not be there, but obviously you're more than welcome.
I need. Oh well, I need to go eat dinner, so I'll sit there and talk on my own. So yeah.
No after party this week, but we do have quiz night tomorrow, as we mentioned earlier. There's another 3. That is the number 3. There's another 3 free mints up for grabs for the top 3 on the leaderboard for the quiz night tomorrow. The quiz is Penelope's Country Club based. So airdrops, grandmas, models, subdomains, merch, sale. It's all there. Those are the things you need to bone up on if you want to be in with a chance. Like Carlene said earlier in the space, if you are listening to this and you are part of a different community or you're from another community and you want to put together a quiz for the rest of our community, we'll give away more free mints. Then please reach out to me. Send me a DM on our Discord server, so papa.pcc.eth. I've also got a rainbow flag in my name for this month because it's Pride Month. So happy Pride Month, everybody. I'm going to stop talking now because I feel like I'm going on. Thank you, everyone, so much for listening. Carlini, thank you so much for joining me as always. Go and enjoy your dinner. What are you having? Is it a roast?
It's not a Sunday, mate. What are you talking about?
It's Friday. Can't believe we're doing spaces on a Friday.
What?
It's the Jubilee weekend, isn't it? Platinum Jubilee.
Are people off tomorrow?
People are off tomorrow and Friday and Saturday and Sunday. If you have a normal job and you're in the UK and it's not retail, then you got a 4-day weekend now.
Wait, is tomorrow a bank holiday?
Tomorrow's a bank holiday, yeah.
They haven't done it on Monday.
It's weird, isn't it? I don't know why.
They haven't done Friday, Monday.
They haven't done Friday, Monday. They've done Thursday, Friday.
Ah.
Yeah, bizarre. And I'm off to a bloody wedding on Friday.
Don't even get the day off.
It's in the woods. It's gonna be a Blair Witch wedding. I can't wait.
I haven't had a bank holiday in 7 years.
I used to work them all. Because I used to work in retail. So there'd be a bank holiday weekend like Easter or whatever else. I think a night out I've been on with you was like an Easter bank holiday weekend or something, and I was working until 6 o'clock. That's just the way it goes.
So you're going to leave this on, walk away. We'll get someone up who just wants to meow for 24 hours.
I'd order it.
How are you coming meowing?
Huda, come meow for the next 4 hours on Spaces. We'll just leave it running.
Hang on.
You're getting your actual cat.
No. I'm not making my cat sad at me. I'm turning the laptop on for no reason. You know, with no after party, people can hang about. Just plugging my phone in.
I'm excited for this. The big build up.
Wow, what do we go for? Change the room. Actually, I'll change it.
It's Meowcast. Purrcast. Purrcast forever.
Okay, right. Oh, my mouse has run out of battery. Disaster.
Oh no.
I hate laptops. Actually, I can use Alexa. Alexa, search YouTube for cat noises.
Don't let us down, Alexa.
"8 hours cat sounds, meowing noises attract cats, annoy cats."
Bosh. I don't want to annoy cats.
That was one meow. That was one meow. This is. Is this where we say